Welcome back to the pregame. Time for our Hodge Construction Assistant Coach Minute. And, well, 3 weeks in a row now that we're trying to get some seniors some airtime here. And so we've got Davin Camacho here joining us, another senior for this Bears squad. Davin, you guys head down to the Little Rose Bowl last Friday, 23-0 win over Northland. Talk about that atmosphere, being able to play first-round playoff game at home.
Well, it was a pretty good feeling that we won and everything else. The boys were psyched that we got one more game left and everything else. And we just can't wait to get the other win at the Rose Bowl.
Well, weather on Friday night. It was cold, it was snowy, it was rainy, it was a little bit of everything. Did you guys talk about that going in on how to try to block that out, or did you just say, you know what, we're going to play as is?
Yeah, we talked about that a lot. Trey over here was during practice was slipping balls. Tanner was slipping on the ground and everything else, but we cleaned that up pretty well.
Well, it translated to a 23-0 win. You know, how exciting was that, you know, getting some of those turnovers, getting those big stops, and seeing that defense keep a shutout going for the team?
It was big, yeah.
Your role out here, you see a lot of time out on the special teams, and that's one of the phases that maybe gets overlooked a little bit. How important are those to the success of this football team?
Special team-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really big because if you ain't got a guy running down here and they're going off touchdown, that's big. That's huge. So special team is another big thing for football and everything else.
What's your approach? How do you get ready to go out there and be able to succeed, even if it is just one play that you're heading out, whether it's a kickoff or a punt or whatever the case may be?
I don't try to be worried about that stuff. I just get on the field, do my thing, go run down the field, get off blocks, and make the tackle.
Well, you had one, I believe. You tackled the guy inside the 10. Do you remember that play very much that you can take us through?
Well, there's one guy was trying to block me over here, and I was like, nah, I ain't going to have it. So I slipped through him. Nobody else was blocking me, so then he came over my way and I just got him.
It was a big one, set us up with some pretty good field position on the defensive side of the ball, and we've seen that quite a bit here this year. You mentioned it just a few minutes ago, last game here at the Little Rose Bowl, and for you guys as seniors, you know, you've been here for 4 years. What's it like? You know, what's your experience been like playing at the Little Rose Bowl?
It's been really great over the past 4 years, and I hope that this last game is going to be the last game that we have.
How important is West Branch football? I mean, what has it done for you and been able to help you in other areas of life?
Made me stronger, made me not be a wimp, and made me a little tough.
Well, you guys taking on Iowa City Regina here tonight. Know that this is going to be a tough one. What are you guys expecting? What's the scouting report for the Regals?
There's one guy that's carrying their team. I think it's 42. I don't remember what the name is, but yeah, apparently we have to knock him down, keep him, give him pushes and everything else.
Okay. Leadership. You're a senior out here. What kinds of things do you do to try to help keep these guys motivated, keep them focused, and try to be as successful as possible?
I try to get the starting line, like Cameron and them, telling them that don't let this be your last game. Try to tell Dalen, like, come on, time to pick it up and everything else. And Tanner, I tell Tanner to run hard.
Okay. Other things that you do, other activities, extracurriculars, any other clubs that you take part in here? Or
thinking about doing wrestling this year, and maybe baseball. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well, like we said, senior year, before you know it, you'll be graduated, walking out the door for the last time. Any idea what the future holds for you?
I hope we get held back when I try to fail every class, so I have one more year.
Not sure how that works eligibility-wise, but, you know, it's a goal, right?
But I'm planning on going to the trade, do a carpenter like my dad does.
Okay. A lot of good things to do, a lot of good things to learn from that, too. So a lot of time, though, for you to figure some of those others out. Right now the focus is on Regina and second-round action here at the playoffs. Davin, thanks very much for joining us.
Yep, thanks for having me.
That's Davin Camacho. He's tonight's Hodge Construction Assistant Coach Minute. We'll be back with more of the pregame right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.